Hi ladies, I thought I'd pop in again today to carry on where I started yesterday, where I showed all those beautiful laces. I hope you're all enjoying your day, and I'll show you what I didn't show you last night. Well, it was evening. This underneath the lace, if you can see it, it's an old bingo card. Don't know how old it is, but I think it's pretty old, and that's just how they did things. In the olden days, they would just find a piece of cardboard or whatever and just use that for their lace. They weren't too picky if it was perfect or straight or whatever, and I think that's just what makes it so nice. The other thing I forgot to show you, as it stayed behind, is this piece of lace which has a bird on it. I hope you can see it. It's got a bird and then a flower and then two birds and then a flower. It's so beautiful, but there's just a small piece of that. So as I have some big pieces of lace now, I need, of course, bigger holders. I showed you the holders I had made with old postcards. I have a box full now, and I keep my own pieces of lace on there as well. But now I've got some bigger lace, I needed bigger holders. So I used the boxes from Paper Cameo to keep these in. And I found 4 big holders. These are old, but they're still good. This one has got a piece cut off the top, and this one is also not in a perfect condition, but that doesn't matter. So I thought I'd share them, and I made a digital. I'm going to show you how I did this one. So I've already cut this one out, but there's 4 to a page. This one I really like, and I'll show you how this one works out. This one, after you've cut it, it's really nice. I really like that. And I put an old thin piece of cardboard on the back. This one is, let's see, this one is this one. Just cut it out. You can distress the edges, which makes it look even older. And I put some trim on that one. So as you see, they're very old looking. It's because you can just make them old. There's that one and that one and that one and this one as well. So there are 4. This one is this one. So there are 4 different sorts, types, and there are 4 to a page. So you could either put your cardboard on here first, but what I would do is cut it out square, just cut the square out, and then put it on a piece of cardboard that you can cut easily, and then you just cut the sides. That's what I would do. There's also another way, if you don't want digital, you want something authentic. This one I made using an old piece of it's an old magazine that they used to bring out. Don't know whether they still do, but I just took a piece of that and I folded it in 4 and then just wrap lace around it like this. So that's one example. Another example would be, well, I'm going to do that in a minute, This one is an old piece of cardboard that can get from Amazon when you get delivery, and I put a very old piece of envelope on there, and I think it looks quite authentic. Another idea would be an old piece of an invoice I put on this one. It's cardboard on the other side. This one, oh yeah, I just glued a piece of this magazine to the piece of cardboard. Yeah, so that's how I did it. And I'm going to do, let's see, this one. I'm going to glue this one on here. Sorry, I'm out of screen for the gluing. Sorry about that. So this is, I can cut this with scissors, but I wouldn't do this with cardboard because I won't be able to cut it afterwards, because I have to cut my shape in here. So here are my scissors. I will cut it instead of cutting it with my machine. It's quicker that way. And then you don't have to have a model for this. Just, I know how to do it now. So I cut it like that, and this one. Or you can leave it just as it is and wind your, so I make them like that. And then, you know, you can choose any kind of lace. I can use big pieces now because it's bigger than the postcard size. And, okay, just, you get the idea, right? You can make like that. And the same thing goes with the other one. This one on this sheet. As you see, I had an example, yeah, this one. I put this one on a piece of card as well and just cut out the shape I wanted. And this one's a bit lighter, so I made it darker because I think the dark ones look more original. So that was my share. I will have these in my shop this afternoon because they're all ready for anyone who's interested. Otherwise you can just make your own with old pieces of paper, old pieces of cardboard, old magazines. I mean, the sky's the limit really with these things. You can make them look as old or new as you like. So maybe a nice project for the weekend. Anyway, yeah, I think I'll leave it there and have a great weekend. Goodbye.